As hundreds of predominantly white supporters of President Donald Trump stormed the U.S. Capitol this week, breaking windows and wreaking havoc, politicians and activists said the lack of security and limited police response stood in stark contrast to law enforcement's handling of the largely peaceful Black Lives Matter protests in Washington 6 months ago.
They are marching through now.
Rioters on Wednesday broke through barricades and stormed the Capitol in a rampage that terrorized lawmakers and killed 5 people. Then they left with few immediate consequences.
We live in two Americas.
In what some, including Los Angeles Lakers forward LeBron James, said shows the racial double standard in America.
Couldn't help but to wonder if those were my kind storming the Capitol, what would have been the outcome? And I think we all know. It's no ifs, ands, or buts. We already know what would have happened to my kind if anyone would have even got close to the Capitol, let alone storm inside the offices, inside the hallways.
President-elect Joe Biden expressed similar thoughts in a speech on Thursday.
No one can tell me that if had been a group of Black Lives Matter protesting yesterday, they wouldn't have been treated very, very differently than the mob of thugs that stormed the Capitol. We all know that's true. And it is unacceptable, totally unacceptable.
At Black Lives Matter protests in Washington in June, the National Guard was deployed along with a heavy police presence as Trump vowed to crack down on what he called lawlessness by thugs. Police then fired smoke canisters, flashbang grenades, and rubber bullets to drive peaceful protesters away from the White House so that Trump could walk to a nearby church and be photographed holding a Bible. Nearly 300 were arrested that evening. Meanwhile, 68 were arrested in connection to Wednesday's stunning security breach, though officials say that number is expected to grow.